That's fucking D. That's fucking D right there, boy. No cap. That's fucking defense, man. Turn the return, no cap. No cap, that's crazy.
Jump against Jericho Sims and Cody.
Billboard. Oh my.
Looks at it for a moment. Pretty tough ball. Yeah, thought it went out of the Jags.
Damn, bro.
Oscar hit it last. Usman Jang will on. There's 7:06 to play in the third.
Slow down, boy. All that bullshit. But not Luka, he gonna be the Antonio. That nigga gonna be the next nigga to break that scoring shit.
In the third quarter.
I believe.
Nothing on down 4. Jericho Sims gave it back. Good look. Jang nearly got the 3, and the rebound comes out to Utah. Filipowski front court. Put a shoulder down, drive
Bro,
baseline.
they let this nigga get
Assassin.
everything.
Draw a double team, and now Milwaukee team, they've upped their defense. There we have. Yeah, a little more blitzing late in the offense.
He could. I don't think he can do that
Yeah. If he put his mind to it, yeah. But Jokic, that nigga ain't really on that type of time. And that nigga rather get the rebounds and assists.
He just want a W.
Oh, God, he'll do whatever it takes.
Fuck all that extra shit.
Still?
On God, it's easy. He wake up and just do that shit, man.
Okay.
Kuzma drives inside out. Ryan Rollins, watch
One.
out, three-point artist, 41% from downtown.
Okay.
Damn, Ryan.
Going to fly off the glass, and the rebound to Filipowski. Quickly front court,
Come on, bro.
beautiful pass from the top.
Hey, care. That ain't going out ball, out ball.
I got Soto 2K, but not the live series. Got one of
Garcia
the 2
0
joints.
for 3 in the first half. Now with 3 points, Kuzma. Turn and Bez and Bang reached in, and he's whistled for his 4th foul.
Your stats ain't no different for real.
Place at the right time brings Garcia.
Yeah, that's true.
He was just about to get there. Now he's fouls on him. Bang. Kuzma's first shot good. Upcoming schedule, it's brought to you by University of Utah
He got
Health,
your ass,
trusted
ain't it?
healthcare partner of the Jazz on and off the court. 3 more at home, Philadelphia, Toronto, Washington, then a quick 2-game road trip. First stop Denver, second stop Phoenix, and then back home. TSV really reach into the month of April. We are almost down to the end of the regular season here. 12 games after tonight. Cody working against Rollins. Here's Harkless, dials up the 3. Got it.
Oh.
Harkless now 18 and 5 here in the third. Jazz up their lead back to 15.
What's up?
That's his first whistle on Elijah. Elijah getting the chance to showcase his scoring ability as of late. Tough defensive brand, but man, if you're going to let people know that you've got both, makes you a lot more valuable. Jang, one-on-one with Cody, swings it left, swings it right, down the baseline. How about that? Stepping in, beautiful steal, and Bang gives it off to Cody. 15th turnover for the Bucks.
Hey, man, it's back to back.
Cody lost the handle, splits a double team, takes the baseline. Jay, the bounce, it's off. Sheboy unable to take down the rebound. Comes loose. Oscar able to wrestle that board away. Here's Elijah on career night
60 is crazy.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium.
I got Houston in the on right now.
It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the
Kennesaw State up on Gonzaga.
Taking on the Tennessee Titans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Ward. And he is caught. And he will have the Titans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. The Titans at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the give, here's McBride. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Oh, he's getting ready to drop Bam 83.
Difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from
so you want me to drop Bam 83?
Nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19. Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19. Rig alert, rig alert.
Throwing now, Ward. Short throw taken in by Conquo. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chuga Conquo hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. There he goes, right side. He may go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They clicking at the right time.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's McBride. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard to the 36. You look at this Jaguar defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult to step up and find receivers.
That's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Working out of the gun here, Ward. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
I want you to help me.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Allen. That is caught by a diving Thomas. A good pickup there at 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down, Jaguars.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen now looks to throw.
This nigga ran the entire wrong route, man.
Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second down in the yard. Here's a give up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play,
that
so
tank,
now they need
make a
3
crank.
yards on third down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Here's Allen. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one around the line of scrimmage.
His throw incomplete.
God damn, Ace Bailey hooping.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshill Tootin with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Now the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, great.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now second and 6.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Like this. Go.
Here's Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying on the schedule. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakakro. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead by a point.
Yeah.
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down.
That's good. For the Jaguars. First down.
I want you to hold
Back in
me.
the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 6 now. Allen gonna throw. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Yeah.
The Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Those enough.
The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 6-point game.
Not yet.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Oh, we the play
Yep. Yep. But yeah, game over with.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
About to go sleep.
No.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10.
I mean, that's a personal thing for you, you know.
Now Ward.
What's up to you?
Quickly, but it's incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
A run here with Bride. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 70 rings. 70 pop. 7 barriers. 7 pop. 60 Bobcats.
A final shot before break. Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On play action, Allen. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got room. There he goes again. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshore Turton, 54 yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own
He's basically got 30. Huh?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency happens.
It's out, it's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Reload, go.
And now a run with McBride. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10, down at the 33. Ward now working out of the gun. Looking down, and that's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Sleep.
2nd and 1. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play.
That nigga can't go to sleep right, nigga boy.
Again, it's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
It sound crazy, bro.
Now here's a whistle.
And that sound fucking crazy.
And we'll check out the call.
Yo, that shit sounded fucking crazy, gang. Holy shit.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Yo, my son was dying out there.
Ward. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this one. That brings up 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Cougar 19. Hurt. 18 Rattler.
Now Ward on 4th down. Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans
That's
touchdown.
up 30 yards through there. That's crazy, man.
Zay Flowers from 4 yards out. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're going to stop it right at
this nigga sound like he banging now. What the fuck?
Back lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. That is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have.
Mr. Bean dropping Jimmy D.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Oh my! That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So they're 36 now. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across the field and down to the 47. 228 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
New York left.
So operating in Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh, fuck, man.
Allen off the play fake. That's completely right side to Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Did he get a break?
Good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the
Oh,
right of the formation on 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's again complete to Palmer. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. His way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead. You're exactly
not
right.
yet.
Hold on to that ball. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The Hunt Green.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Flashback to high school or college. Touchdown, Jaguars. Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are moving closer to a 15-0 record.
Nah, he let JVL get it, but it might be done though.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
That nigga typed that shit up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
with the milk.
Niggas ain't fucking with it?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That nigga on my ass about to shake quick, man.
On the sack, and it brings up second.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game,
They definitely
can
do.
struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Nigga be waiting on Shay to post that there.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Oh, God.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Or, man.
To throw is Ward. This is intercepted. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
244 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They call this nigga Milt Chamberlain.
To throw, it's Allen.
That nigga from St. Louis.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown.
They call this nigga Milt Chamberlain.
Dante Thornton, 48
He was reacting to JBR earlier. He was telling him down his pants. He's like, get them Hispanics out of my country.
Touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Here we go. Liking 18. Ready.
Play action now. Ward. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Wow.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Hey, cut 19, cut 19.
Luigi Tome, I don't know.
Going for it, here's Ward. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, And it'll be a turnover on downs.
What if you hit another one?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive. Now Allen taken down in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
So,
Okay, break.
They go play action with Ward. And he comes back with one complete. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
terrible combination.
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Ward. And he is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 15.
Throwing is Ward. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here, but that one falls incomplete.
Now he's into the clear again. He's to the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshore Turton, 94 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just outposting that. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Get it. Ready.
Now Ward from the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to DK. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again here, Ward. A short throw taken in by Conklin. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. Set.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Ah, I thought it was gone.